Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream. I'm brought to you by Hope Through Navigation. This is our Hood Recovery Services. And I'd like to welcome you today. Today is July the 11th. And I want to do the Just for Today in a meditation for today's date. So let's get started. I hope you're having a beautiful morning. Hope you're waking up, feeling good. I am. So I'm struggling to get to my screen. So let's get there. Okay, I made it. Can't believe it. I made it to the screen that you wouldn't think I've done this for almost 4 months. But I have made it to the screen. Let's go ahead and read it together. I hope you have your meditation book handy. July the 11th, Encouragement, page 201. We share comfort and encouragement with others. Basic text, page 99. Many of us have watched as babies take their first steps. The mother holds the child on its feet. The father kneels nearby with outstretched arms, encouraging the little one, his face flooded with devotion. The baby takes a few small steps toward its father. An older brother and sister cheer the tyke on. Baby falls down. Its mother, murmuring words of comfort, picks the child up and starts over again. This time, baby stays up until it is close enough to fall into the safety of its father's arms. As newcomers, we arrive in the rooms of NA much like this small child, accustomed to living a life crippled by addiction, full of fear and uncertainty. We need help to stand. Just like a child beginning its march toward adulthood, we take our halting first steps toward recovery. We learn to live this way of life because others who have gone before us encourage and comfort us by telling us what worked and what didn't work for them. Our sponsor is there for us when we need a push in the right direction. Many times we feel like we can't take another step in recovery, just like a child learning to walk. We sometimes stumble or fall, but our higher power always awaits us with outstretched arms. And like the child's brothers and sisters shouting their encouragement, we too are supported by other NA members as we walk toward a full life in recovery. Just for today, I will seek encouragement from others. I will encourage others who may need my strength. Beautiful. I like that. This just for today in a meditation is talking about encouragement, and it makes the analogy of two parents trying to help the baby learn their baby take its first steps, and how they're so devoted and they know just how to encourage this little one, even when it falls. And I do really believe that when a baby falls down and is learning how to walk, it doesn't register as a mistake. It doesn't register as a problem with their identity. It doesn't register as a negative experience. And I think it's because it is looking towards the adults to indicate to it whether or not the failure, right, the fall is a big deal or not. A lot of times the difference between people who make it to the top and the people who quit just before they get there is the individuals that that person surrounds themselves with. You have to find, we have to find an encourager We have to find an encourager, an individual who is in our corner no matter what. Even when we fail, even when we fall down, even when we make mistakes, even when we don't say it just the right way, we need someone that is in our corner who is going to say, come on now, I need you to get back up and continue on this journey. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to learn from those failed attempts. And when you learn that it's not the end of the world and not to take that too seriously, you have the momentum, you have the hope within you, the faith within you, the aspiration within you, and you're surrounded with inspiration to go ahead and move on to that goal or that dream that you were seeking to have. And so that's what we have to do. And this is a beautiful just for today in a meditation, encouraging us who are, encouraging us who are in recovery or new to recovery to remember that not only can we be an encouragement to other people, but we also need to be encouraged. It ends with, I will seek encouragement from others. I will encourage others who may need my strength. Everyone brings something to the table. Everyone does. It's just like that old story of a bunch of hungry people sitting in a circle. They all had bowls of stew in front of them, but they had these ridiculously long spoons. And everyone was starving to death because everyone was hungry and could not figure out how to feed themselves with those long spoons. But one of them had a bright idea, and they took the spoon, dipped it in the bowl across from them in front of the other starving person, and lifted that spoon up to their mouth. And that person was able to eat. Everyone learned from that because they couldn't feed themselves with their own long spoons, but they could feed the person directly across from them, and everyone ate. And that's how we have to understand this ideal of encouragement. You have some gifts, you have some things that you bring to the table, your strengths. And even though you struggle to benefit from them yourself, because most of us, if we admit it, as people in recovery, we have developed this, I don't know how it comes about, but we have developed this ideal of receiving energy from other people, and we need that. Yes, indeed. No man is an island, right? Self-sufficiency is a lie. But somehow we struggle to, in a spiritual sense, encourage ourselves. Well, let's not worry about that today. Let's not worry about that today. I want to challenge you today to encourage the person directly across from you. I want to encourage you today to use your strengths to help the person across from you. And I truly believe, because I've witnessed this myself, I have seen that when I am less focused on myself, my needs, and I am encouraging to other people, I am caring to other people, I am using my strengths to benefit other people, even if they're not able to give it back, I don't go without. I do not go without. There's the saying where the righteous, you've never seen the righteous begging for bread. I do not go without. I'm not saying I'm righteous, but I am saying that my spirit is right when it comes to other people. So whatever I'm struggling with from within, it's somehow my God allows me to receive what I need. And that's what we want. We want to be able to encourage other people regardless to what we're going through. You know, I don't know if you've ever had this experience with someone that you love is sick. They only will talk about the fact of how unwell they feel. Their back, their head, their whatever it is, asthma, whatever, it's any ailment. Think of any ailment someone you love has suffered with. And the topic of conversation, even though they may leave off of it temporarily, will always come back to how unwell they feel. Sick people talk about how sick they are. Okay. So when you are not sick, you are in the most beautiful position to encourage those who are. And of course, I'm talking about spiritually as well as physically or mentally, right? We want to use our strengths to help other people. I encourage you to do that today. I want for you to be the encouragement someone else is seeking. And I challenge you not to be so quick to look for the reciprocation from that individual, but look at how the universe has landed a banquet table at your feet. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you this morning, and I will be talking to you tomorrow. A life filled with hope. A life filled with hope is what I'm offering today. Take care.